Alright, what's going on, everyone? I'm just gonna be freestyling this one out. It's no particular video on anything. I'm just gonna be speaking whatever comes to my mind. I'm just at this point in life, I'm 34 years old, and it's like, I care about things on one hand, but then the other hand, I don't care about nothing. I don't care about all this crap that's going on with this virus and, all the panic and everything that's happening with that. It's like, I don't give two shits about it and all that, but then, I don't know. I just find myself like stuck, like really stuck in life right now. Like I'm having trouble making decisions about the smallest things. Like I know that I want to do music and I want to do the arts and I want to write. That's all I do. I write in my notebook all the time. I haven't been making music as much because I don't have a way to save and do my music from these hardware machines that I have. There's no way that I can put them onto my computer and save them, and so I can make more music on those. And I don't like being on a DAW so much, but yeah, it's like I know that I can make something of these things, but it's like I'm holding back for some reason, and I'm not scared. That's the weird thing. I'm not scared to, do these things, but it's like I'm just not doing it right now for some reason. I don't know if I'm building up and waiting to do something, or I really don't know. And this video is going to be all over the place. It's just me venting about a lot of stuff. I started taking this medication for my Hep C 2 Wednesdays ago, so I've been on it for 2 weeks, and tonight will be 2 days, 2 weeks and 2 days. I'm feeling a little bit lazy and tired, and it's not as bad as what I thought. I had a really bad headache at first when I first started taking it. Here where I live, my landlord, I said something about 2 weeks ago about the electricity again, and I don't know why, but they don't want to fix the shit, and it's getting really old. I've been saying something about this for a long time, so that's just one thing that's bothering me. And then I got these I got these bills that are due with my car, and I don't have money to pay on that. I'm getting a letter from them now, and then my car insurance is due, my tags on my car is due. Everything's about money. Everything. It's almost like I've come to see that this system is like, it's like robbery. It's like these things that you pay on, it's like, why are these things there that we pay for? It makes no sense to me. Like tags, why do you have to have a tag for your car? You get your car inspected and then you get the tags. Why not just get your car inspected? What is the point of tags? And then car insurance. I think car insurance is stupid too, because the car insurance that I'm paying for, it didn't even want to fix the scrape and the little dent in the front of my car when I got in an accident, almost 2 years ago. They didn't want to pay for that. So I'm thinking, why do I even have car insurance? It doesn't make sense. These things that have been put into place in this life, some of these things are just so stupid, and nobody ever asks questions. We just keep paying these people, and we keep paying for these things. And it's almost like I don't even want a car anymore. I really don't. I don't even want a car no more. A car is a pain in the ass. A car, if you're someone that don't have an income like that, and you know what I mean, your car, you got to pay, to get the car fixed. You got to pay car insurance every month. You got to pay on your tags when it's due and when it needs, a checkup. Like I just said, I already forgot the word. And it's like ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous. It's like everything is about money and the system and society. And it's like there's no freedom in any of this. There's no freedom, man. It's like I feel like a slave every day. I feel like I'm a slave every day, but yet there's no need that it needs to be like this. You see, it doesn't need to be like this. See, when I get on my feet again, I have a plan for when I do get on my feet to do something different from what I'm doing now. You see, I'm stuck right now in this position where I don't have money to build my own house. I don't have money to, you know, buy some kind of RV or something that I can live in and, live in my car so I don't have to pay somebody rent every week and all that because it's a waste of money. I don't, I'm very, I'm very minimal. I'm a minimalist. I take few showers. I use very little water. I only drink water when I need to drink water. And I hardly use any electricity. I don't watch TV. The only thing I do is I make these videos once in a while. Lately, I haven't been making any, but I'm on YouTube watching stuff, on history, planets, other things, a whole bunch of stuff. But, what I'm learning in life right now is that there are things that we do not need that we think that we do. Like, here's what I'm saying, if you're someone like me, here's what I'm planning on doing. I want to either buy a van that I can drive around in and pay on that and live in that, like I said, like an RV or something, and go wherever I need to go when I need to go and I can live in there. That's one option. Or I want to build my own little place somewhere, just like a room with a kitchen and a bathroom, big enough to where I have a kitchen and a toilet and my bed and a little bit of living space. I don't want like, 3 rooms and all that. That's not for me. So now I know that there's things that, there's so many people that want like these big houses and they want these cars and they want this vacation home and all this stuff. I don't understand why people want so many things. I don't want hardly anything. I just, like I said, I want a bed. I want my notepad, my music, a table that I can write on and eat on, food, water, and shelter. The most minimal things that a person needs in their life. And that's how I want to live the rest of my life. I don't want all this extra stuff, And it's like I'm wasting a lot of money being here. Even though I like this spot that I'm at, I pay 135 a week and I'm not spending nowhere near 135 living here. The amount of electricity I'm using and water, it's like nothing. It's like I'm here for, I'm paying like 20 some bucks a day and it's like I'm probably only using like $1 a day, if that. You know what I mean? I'm not using hardly anything. I'm using like scraps of electricity and stuff. So it just, when I get to that point I can do more too. I can't do too much here where I'm at because I'm in an apartment with other people, and it's not their fault or nothing, but I can't really do what I really want to do. You know what I mean? I want to do my music thing. I want to do other things that I can speak out loud. And I mean, I do it here, but it's just there's some things I can't do here. There's some things I can do, but I want to be able to do everything. See that's what I mean. Like I just still don't feel free yet. I don't feel that true freedom. I still feel like I'm being held back by something or someone. And I don't like that feeling. And that's the feeling that I'm trying to escape. And that's how I became a minimalist. That's how I became to get rid of all this stuff. All I have my toiletries that I need. I have water to drink. I got a little tiny bit of food to eat. Hardly nothing at all. I got to go to the store. I got my bed. I got my music stuff. I got my notepad. I got a chair to sit on. And I got a couple other little things, that I had from a while back and stuff. But I hardly have anything. And that's the way I like it. I don't want a bunch of things to be holding on to and clinging on to. I feel more free. The less that I have, the more free I feel. Even as a musician, the less sounds that I have, it's better because I can work with those and I can make those sound the best that I need them to sound. Even though I need more sounds to work with because I've been working with the same sounds for a while, I still need new ones, but I don't like having so much because it's overwhelming. And that's why I say about this bill that I'm getting right now for my car, it's overwhelming. I don't have the money for it. Everything's about money. Money, money. Then what does that do? It makes people stress and worry. And it's like, I'm so sick and tired of it. I'm 34 years old, and it's like, is this how life is? If this is life, then I don't want no parts of it. That's why I would rather not even really have a car right now, really, to be truthfully honest. I use my car once in a while to go to the store to get food and then go to my appointment where I have to go to get my medication that I take. That's the only reason I use my car. I don't use it for no other reasons. I'm not going to parties. I'm not going to people's houses. I'm not just riding around, getting in trouble. So it's like, what's the point of it? And it's like, I think people have way too much stuff in this life. And I think that people are so ungrateful for the little things. And like with this thing that's going on, it's like these people act like this is something. This is like the easiest pandemic, if that's what, I don't even call it that, but it's like the easiest thing. All people have to do is stay in their homes and freaking watch TV or work out in your house, do something, take a walk. And it's like people were complaining about that. Well, you didn't want to go to work, so why are you complaining about being home and doing this and that? You know what I mean? It's just the world is just screwed up, and society and how it's run, and I don't want no parts of it no more. And the further I get away from it, the better I feel, but I can't escape it fully. And I want to escape it fully. Like I said, I want to be somewhere where I have just enough electricity. I have my own little house. It can be a real little cabin. I'm talking about little, like a room like I live in right now, even a little smaller. And as long as I have enough room to sleep, move around a little bit, and make my music and stuff, I'm cool. I don't need nothing else. I don't need anything else. As long as I got food and water, I can bathe once in a while. I'm cool. I'm more than cool. So, and I kind of urge other people to have a mindset like that, because when you have less, you'll appreciate more when you have less. At least for me, that's how it is. I don't know how it is for other people, but for me, that's how it is. But I just been taking a lot of time to reflect on my own life, and I don't want to be a part of like like groups of people and like going to bars and doing what everyone else does. I don't want to do none of that no more. I want to do something I like doing, and I want to show people what I do. And if they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. That's how I want to express myself with the arts. And a lot of people ain't gonna like what I do. Some people will like what I do. You know, as long as I have some people that like what I do, then I can make a living off of that. And I will show my true, authentic self. I don't have nothing to hide anymore, you know? So it's kind of like a process that I'm going through. You know, I'm 34, and it's like the time is now. You know, I'm about midway through life. I don't know how old I'm going to live to be. I can maybe live to be 100. I don't know. But the average male lives to be 72, I think. 72 or 74, something like that. So if I live that long, I'll have about two more lifetimes from now. I'll have another lifetime and a little bit more. So if I can get that much, I'm cool with that. But the rest of the time, I want to be doing the things that I love to do and live life free and on my own time. I don't want to be living by another person's time. I don't want to be having someone tell me what to do every day and be going to a job that I hate. You know, I just won't do it. I'm just one of these guys where I won't do it. And I understand that so many people, they have to work at a job and they have to make money to live and to support themselves. I understand that. But if you can find something else that you can make an income off of, if you can, you know, if you're sick and tired of doing this, then don't do it. Do something else. You know, we don't have to live, we do not have to live like the rest of society lives. We don't have to live like everyone else lives. You see, I'm in a predicament right now where I can't do what I want to do. You see, if I had an RV or something, if I could have went back, I would have saved up my money. I would have got a little van or a truck or an RV. I would have saved up for that. I would have never got a car, but I ended up getting a car. But if I had that, I would go live in there right now. I'd go park somewhere and live in my car and go get a little bit of water from the store and go get a battery or something, buy a battery with my money and hook that up to have just enough battery for my music stuff and my phone to charge and get a little bit of food, and I'm cool. I'm good. I don't need nothing else. And I just think that people, they want so much shit. And I know for me, it's the total opposite now. I used to want stuff. I used to want the big house. I used to want the car, the nice car, and an extra car. And I used to want all these things. And it's like now, I don't want hardly nothing. I want just enough. Just enough. So, you know, I'm like this guy that I just want my bed and a couch and a table, and that's it, and my kitchen and food and water and the fridge. That's all I want. I don't want a million things around me because it just makes my mind go haywire. So, that's kind of where I've been at lately, and it's just, you know, I might have to go through a little bit of a bullcrap time to get to where I want to be, but I'm going to have to do it sooner or later. You know, it's inevitable. You know, I'm getting a lot of help from my mom and my dad right now because I'm taking this medication. Like I said, it's not making me feel the best. It's having some side effects to it, but you know, there's going to come a time where that ends, and I'm scared of that. But, you know, my plan is to save up money to do what I know I want to do. You know, that's kind of the moral to the story, is where I'm going for. You know, whatever I buy from here on out, it is to further the way that I want to live the rest of my life. It's not for, you know, fancy shoes and fancy car and, you know, good looking clothes. I don't care about none of that right now. That doesn't mean anything to me. What means something to me is having the supplies and the tools that I need to live comfortably and to live as free as I possibly can. Freedom is such a big thing. It's like huge to be free to do what you want to do. If I can't do what I want to do, I'm miserable. So that's what I'm going for. So I believe today's the 28th, Saturday the 28th, I believe, March 28th, Saturday. So just a quick message to fill anyone in. I haven't been doing videos lately. Kind of ran out of things to talk about, but when I get, like I said, when I get the things that I need for this music and other stuff, I'll be doing a lot more videos, but it's just not the time right now to do it. The circumstance that I'm in. So, but you'll be hearing from me more, and thank you for watching. If you check out some of my old videos, I might not be speaking how I speak in later videos, you know what I mean? Everything's changing with me at such a rapid rate, you know, like every other week I feel like a different man. You know, I don't feel like the same guy from a week ago or yesterday sometimes. You know, my mind is constantly changing but evolving, but you know, I'm not getting dumber. You know, I'm finding out more things, and it's just you become different. You know, when you become older, it's kind of like a midlife crisis kind of thing that I'm going through here. So I don't know if anyone else can understand that or is going through the same thing, but that's kind of where I'm at. But life is good either way. Even when I'm miserable, even when I can't stand to do anything, and I'm like, oh, screw this, screw that, it still is good. Life still is great. So be thankful for the small things. Remember the small stuff. That's what gets me by every day, is being thankful for the small stuff. Even when I feel like shit and I don't want to do nothing, you know? And I haven't been feeling too great lately. But I gotta suck it up and get through it. There's nothing else I can do. But just move. Move it on along. So, later on, y'all. Take it easy.